Shout out to each and every one of you guys. Shout out to each and every one of you guys. I got a little virus going on. I got the opportunity to talk to you guys about something. So the Mayweather Boxing Channel, I thought it was very interesting. They were talking about who won between Wilder and Fury. And then this argument started happening. And I thought this was an interesting argument. And this is Ladarius Miller here. This other guy was disputing with him about the fact whether Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder won. And the dispute was over the knockdown in the 12th round. Ladarius Miller was arguing that Tyson Fury lost because actually Deontay Wilder knocked him out. And the reason he gave was that, one, Tyson Fury didn't beat the count of 10, and two, that the ref took too much time to allow Tyson Fury to get back into the fight. All right. Now this guy said, first of all, it's not true that Tyson Fury didn't beat the 10 count, because he beat the 10 count, no matter how you look at it, whether it's the ref counting or whether it was that you actually look at the actual count. And he said he don't know about no rule about a ref stopping action beyond 10 seconds, because he was arguing if the action stops with the foot knockdown, you got 10 seconds to resume the action, the ref. All right. Now they pulled in, as you can see, I'm going to back it up a little bit. They pulled in this gentleman here. And this gentleman was saying how he was agreeing with Ladarius that you got 10 seconds to resume the action, the ref. Now, it was alleged that this guy is probably a referee or something. I don't know how true that is. But he was agreeing with Ladarius Miller. Now check this out. Eddie Mustafa Muhammad said, well, Jack Reiss always, as protocol, you can check other fights, he would always, if he stopped the action, he would tell the guy afterwards who got knocked down pretty bad. If you get knocked down pretty bad, walk over there. That's what he basically saying right there. Walk over there. Jack Reiss always do that. And then he say, come to me. All right. Now, based on all of that, I want to show you guys some stuff. Because I feel like Ladarius Miller is wrong. And I'm going to put this guy on blast right here. This dude right here. Hold on a second. I think this guy is right. And I think that this gentleman here, who agrees with Ladarius Miller about the 10-second thing, I think he's wrong. Okay? And I'll show you guys how. So the first thing I want to show you is precedent. And the fact that there's this big outrage about Wilder knocking down Fury, and supposedly the ref giving him extra time, when this has happened before with the same ref with some other people. And I'll bring up for your attention the first one. Juan Francisco Estrada versus Carlos Cuadras. Okay? Jack Reiss was refereeing that fight. And I want to bring it up for a particular reason. So watch what happens, and watch the timepiece in the corner here. And now the fighter obviously gets up before 10, but we're looking at the total amount of time Jack Reiss uses when the action stops to get back to the action and have action going. So that's what we're looking at. All right, let's look at the knockdown first. Action stops at 1:58 to go in the round. Okay? We want to know when the referee resumes action. The argument Ladarius Miller is saying is he has 10 seconds to resume action. 10 seconds to resume action. You can see that Juan Estrada, he's going to the neutral corner. Carlos Cuadras is the guy that's dropped. Alright, so Jack Reiss has, if it's 1:58 to go, he has till 1:48 to resume action. Otherwise, actually, this guy gets more of an advantage, and this guy should have won the fight, according to Ladarius Miller and that other old guy. All right, it's never that. That's never the case, and I can tell you 100 million ways why that's not so. But we're watching this 1:58. Let's go. He got to 1:48. Let's see what happens. Now, he tells him next, as you see, 10 seconds have passed. Okay, 10 seconds pass. It's 148. He tells him to walk over there. He says it in Spanish. Here you go. Says, come to me. Come to me now. Holds his gloves. Okay. Action begins. Time in 144. Now the time obviously is time in the fight anyway. So, but the point is, from 158 seconds to go to 144 seconds to go is 14 seconds. For no outrage for that, right? By Ladarius Miller and this other guy's argument, because this guy took 4 seconds extra off the 10 seconds, this guy by default should have won the fight. Nobody's crowing about that. Let's keep it moving. Jermell Charlo versus Austin Trout. All right, we're gonna watch that fight. All right, here we go. He's down. In this case, we can't find the actual timer there, so we'll go with the timer right here. It's 8:10, okay, into the video. So 8:20 into the video, right, Jack Reiss should have the action starting again, right? And as you can see, Austin Trout went down hard. Okay, Charlo goes to the neutral corner. Eight seconds in, okay, because we started at 8:10. He says, walk over there. Action starts at 8:25. That means 15 seconds was used before the action resumed. Also notice he said, walk over there. Then he said, come to me. Then he grabbed his gloves. Then he resumed the action. This is something consistently Jack Reiss has done in boxing. Nobody ever said Jack Reiss was illegal for that. And I dare anyone to contest me on this. Okay? I dare anyone that he's doing something wrong. Because in the rules and regulations of boxing, they don't have a timestamp on it. Now, the guy who is doing the timing, once the knockdown happens, he's really going in seconds. But the guy has to get up before 8 seconds. If he does, the referee counts to 8. If he gets up during the count to 8 seconds, he doesn't get up fully to 8 seconds. The ref is supposed to count to 10. Okay? Once the ref counts to 10, then it's up to the ref to check to see if the boxer is okay. That's why Jack Reiss will first ask you, are you okay? And the second measure to make sure that you are not punch drunk or you don't have brain damage, cerebral damage, or cerebral hemorrhaging or cerebral bleeding is to check your coordination. So the next thing the ref asks you is to walk over there. Okay? And then it says, come to me. Some refs just say, come to me. They walk away from the fighter and they say, come to me. Other refs say, walk over there and come to me. Jack Reiss is a ref that says it consistently in all his fights. Walk over there and come to me. And by that time, a number of seconds have elapsed. In fact, there's a number of times where the count is stopped because the fighter hasn't gone to a neutral corner. So that 10 seconds elapsed thing is baloney. Okay? It's baloney. There is no seconds rule. The ref counts to 8. If you're on your feet before 8, then he counts to 8. If you're on your feet after 8 seconds, he counts to 10. Okay? And that's how it's done. And after he counts to 10, then he has to check to see if you're okay, especially if it's a heavy knockdown. That's been so for a while now because fighters have been killed in the ring. So for those guys who don't know that, and even if a referee's saying that, that's why that black referee, you know what else he did? I'm going to show you something. Because people got very tribal. There's nothing wrong with supporting a black fighter. But when you get blind allegiance, and you're starting to argue on blind allegiance, and you got to twist the truth to tell something, then I got a problem with you guys. Okay, I understand black Americans want to go behind a black fighter, Deontay Wilder. He's a hell of a fighter. We know this. He's not getting the shine he's supposed to, and even Tyson Fury acknowledges that he's a hell of a fighter. But don't play like Deontay Wilder won this fight by knockout. He did not. You trying to press the issue to try to make it so, but it's not so. Okay, Tyson Fury not only beat the 10 count, which he was supposed to beat, but he didn't beat the 8 count, but he beat the 10 count. But also, Jack Reiss did an excellent job of making sure, and he's been consistent fight after fight, excellent job of making sure Tyson Fury was not concussed by the fight, that he wouldn't die in the fight continuing onwards. And I dare anybody out here to contest that. Alright? I don't like dishonest people. Okay? You don't have to lie to back up your fighter. And that's a problem I have. And I'm just saying, that argument that they have about that 16 seconds thing, it's a null point. And I dare anyone show me the rules in boxing where you have to initiate action after 10 seconds. I dare anyone, because there is no such rule. All right, your boy's out. Peace.